Foundation Level Objective 2.2.3 K2. Distinguish confirmation testing from regression testing. Again, confirmation testing or retesting and regression testing are very important to understand. The first question puzzled a lot of my students. I will try to explain it in as much detail as possible. We have 3 test cases, and we run those 3 test cases 3 times. Execution 1, Execution 2, and Execution 3. The stat of each run for each test case appears in the table shown. Each state is numbered from 1 to 9. The question is, which state is a regression test? Let's discuss first what a regression test is. If we have a past test, then we run it again. Then we are doing regression to make sure nothing is broken after any change. Meanwhile, if we have a failed test, then we run it again to do confirmation testing or retesting to make sure the defect has been fixed. Also, the first execution is always a regular run, with neither retesting nor regression tests. So, looking at our table, if we see a past test, then the following execution is a regression test. TC1 passed in execution 2, then TC1 execution 3 is regression testing. 7. TC2 passed in execution 1, then TC2 execution 2 is regression testing. 5. TC3 never passed in execution 1 or 2, so we never regressed it. So the correct answer is B, 5, and 7. If we want to solve it as if they are asking about confirmation tests, if we see a failed test, then the following execution is a confirmation test. TC1 failed in execution 1, then TC1 execution 2 is retesting. 4. TC2 failed in execution 2, then TC2 execution 3 is retesting. 8. TC3 failed in execution 1, then TC3 execution 2 is retesting. 6. And as TC3 also failed in execution 2, then TC3 execution 3 is retesting. 9. So retesting states are 4, 8, 6, and 9. The second question, which of the following statements is correct? A. Regression tests increase in number as the project progresses, whereas the number of confirmation tests decreases as the project progresses. The first part of the statement is correct as more features are developed as the project progresses. Hence, the need for more regression tests increases to cover those newly added features. The second part of the statement confused me a little. If we are talking about confirmation tests, then we are talking about fixed defects. Does the number of defects increase or decrease as the project progresses? In my experience, defects, and hence confirmation tests, increase as the project progresses and then decrease towards the end of the project. So I will put this answer option on hold till I check the remaining options. B. Regression tests are created and run when the test object is fixed, whereas confirmation tests are run whenever the test object is enhanced. The first part of the statement is wrong. Confirmation tests are created and run when the test object is fixed, not regression tests. So option B is incorrect. C. Regression testing is concerned with checking that the operational environment remains unchanged, whereas confirmation testing is concerned with testing changes to the test object. The second part of the statement is correct. Confirmation testing is concerned with testing changes to the test object. However, regression testing is not concerned only with the operational environment. We can apply regression testing on all test levels. Regression testing guarantees that changes, including changes to the operational environment, do not negatively impact unchanged software. Option C is incorrect. D. Regression testing is concerned with adverse effects in unchanged code, whereas confirmation testing is concerned with testing changed code. Adverse effects mean harmful effects. This statement is 100% correct. So the correct answer is D, which means that option A is incorrect. Hence, the second part of option A is incorrect. So according to this question, the number of confirmation tests and defects increases as the project progresses. The last question: the navigation system software has been updated due to it suggesting routes that break traffic laws, such as driving the wrong way down one-way streets. Which of the following best describes the testing that will be performed? Only confirmation testing, then regression testing. Only regression testing, then confirmation testing. First, we perform confirmation testing to verify that the newly updated software features are working correctly. Then, we should perform regression testing to ensure that the unaltered code is still working properly. B is the correct answer,